Good evening. Welcome to the Bhavana Society. We have got residents, monks, and all other members of Bhavana Society. So you are going to start year-end retreat part 2. 2 days ago, we finished part 1. Some of you are continuing. Also, there are new people as well as very senior meditators are here who are coming to Bhavana in few years and also who knows retreat schedules very well in here in Bhavana, and a few of you are new to Bhavana. But it doesn't matter, you have right intention to practice meditation. Having that intention, you are here to end this 2024 year with happily, peacefully, to start 2025 with full of energy. Years are concept, but we can use all these concept benefits for all of us. That is the meaning of celebration. So during the retreat, we are going to take opportunity to clean our mind from defilements. How we can clean our mind from defilements, paying full attention and developing our wholesome thoughts, empowering our wholesome roots, we can gain our wholesome thoughts. When we are able to establish our wholesome thoughts, so then we can develop, we can control, we can defeat unwholesome thoughts. Whenever you have unwholesome thoughts in your mind, does not help you to be happy, does not help you to achieve wholesome goals. So therefore, seeing this nature, understanding this reality, you are here to meditate, not just meditate, you are here to apply Noble Eightfold Path during this retreat to uplift your mind, uplift your happiness, uplift your wholesome thoughts. So having this purpose, you all are here. So in my introduction talk, I would like to take an opportunity to explain how this is happening. After my talk, you can make measurements yourself and the way how you can see your progress. Nobody else can see your progress, only you can see your progress. There are methods that you can use to see your knowledge, answering questions and having conversation, debating. All these things would help you to see the knowledge of the person. But applying meditation, practicing generosity and observing precepts, this is the Noble Eightfold Path. No one can gain knowledge that you can gain through reading books and listening to lectures. This knowledge is regarding real knowledge. That knowledge completely connected with wisdom. Wisdom is not that you can gain through reading books. These are the applications that you can develop your wisdom. So to check your wisdom, there is no any measurements yet. There is no any measurements. Even the Buddha did not introduce any kind of methods to check your spiritual development or wisdom. But there are so many explanations given by the Buddha to check your spiritual growth, spiritual development, your wisdom. What are those measurements? There's a sutta named Ananda Sutta. Sutta named Ananda Sutta. In Ananda Sutta, there are 4 kinds of happiness that Buddha explained. Atti Sukha, Bhoga Sukha, Ananda Sukha, Anavajja Sukha. Atti Sukha means, yes, I have. You're satisfied about things that you have. Looking at things that you have, you're satisfied. Yes, I have. Atti Sukha. Bhoga Sukha, not just keeping you are happy there and consuming those things, you are happy. Yes, I have these things as well as I'm using all these things. You are happy about that. Anavajja Sukha, the way how you gain all these materials, it might be materials or any wealth, in right directions with applying noble eightfold path and righteous way. You gain all these wealth and materials, all these things with this Dhamma practice, through the Dhamma. Another Sukha, this is very important, I don't have debt. In this country, it is not easy. Even myself, I have a student loan, but I don't care about that because my service is free. I'm giving my service 24/7 to this country, to the whole world, as a result of that student loan. So therefore, that investment done by the government is useful, not useless. So therefore, I have kind of confidence. I don't have any debt. I have that confidence. You also can take into that way. If you are developing and take care of this government and helping the people to be happy, to relax their mind with unwholesome thoughts, so then you also can come to that same thoughts. You can share that thoughts with me. So it's up to you. But anyway, these 4 kind of happiness are very important in this very life. So in this practice, we have goal to be happy. According to Ananda Sutta, these are the happiness that we can enjoy in this mundane life. So someone who is enjoying this mundane life with these happiness, this again. So they are the people who are fulfilling duties, responsibilities as a mundane person. As a mundane person. Living with unwholesome thoughts, you may not be able to be happy here. Atti Sukha, Bhoga Sukha, Ananda Sukha, these are the Pali words, so forget about the Pali words. I have things. What does it mean? Basic, 4 basic things. Dear friends, in this world, we have a big issue. What is that? We are not paying attention to things that we have. We are always thinking about something that you don't have. Through the meditation, you're going to get some experience to see yourself. This is one of purpose of your retreat. You are here to turn into yourself, not to outside. Open your mind. Look at yourself. What kind of thoughts are rising there in your mind? What is happening with you? So meditation is the technique to develop these skills. So therefore, you are here in this retreat, taking time to think about yourself. But our weakness, unskillfulness is we are always turning to outside. We are always thinking about what we don't have. What we have, we don't pay attention. According to the Mahasatipatthana Sutta, Kayanupassana, you are contemplating on your body. While you are contemplating on your body, you can categorize, you can see the body parts. There are 32 body parts in your body. Have you paid attention in your daily life? Forget about meditation. In your daily life, have you paid attention? Okay, my body, what I have in my body. These are the things: hair, body hair, lungs, veins, digestion system, food in here, plants is here. All these body parts are there in the body, but we are not paying attention. But we ready to look at others' body. See what that person have. See what kind of hair that person is holding. Oh, see, he don't have hair. He has bald. We are looking at others, but we are not turning to ourselves. We are not turning to. We have that kind of weakness. That is unskillfulness. So through the meditation, we are going to address this unskillfulness. This is very important and very dangerous. Even myself, one day, while I was driving on a car, there was a place to turn right. I was in the line to turn right. I put my signal. I'm waiting for the front car. That person, he already got his chance. Then next, I'm also following him. So I'm on the way. I was looking at his signals. When he turned on the signals to turn right, even though he is driving ahead, straight, still his signals are turned on. I was thinking, see, this guy, he's not mindful. I don't know whether male or female, that doesn't matter, but I was thinking about that car. He is not mindful. Signal light was turned on when he was waiting to turn right. Still, he is continuing. See, there might be misunderstanding the person who is behind him. I was thinking and blaming, not verbally, through my mind. And then when I was driving a little while later, I was hearing something, take myself. What happened? I'm also turned on signal lights. I forgot to turn off my signal lights. See, it is easy to see that person's fault, but I was not able to recognize my fault, my weakness, my unskillfulness. So this is the nature of our mind. Through the mindfulness, developing mindfulness, we are trying to turn into ourselves. That is the meditation. That's why we are meditating. Not to expose your mind to others. Expose yourself. Turn into yourself. See your mind, what is happening. What are the unskillful things are there? What are the skillful things that you have to pay attention? What are the benefits of these skillful things? So we are meditating for this. Otherwise, don't think about it. Sitting on a cushion, staying and staying and staying and staying. You don't see any results there at the end. What the hell? You wasted your time. Somebody can come to that kind of conclusion. But you can see the results, not me, not someone else. Only you can see the results. So this is the way how you can measure development of your meditation or applications of Noble Eightfold Path. This is the way how you can measure. There is no test for that. There is no any kind of method that we can apply to check your development, your progress. So therefore, we are applying meditation as a technique to turn into ourselves, to see our mind, what is going on there. What are the thoughts that are rising in your mind? Whether it is useful or harmful, seeing this nature, then you are developing your energy and effort to control your unwholesome thoughts and to develop your wholesome thoughts. So these are the results. These are the goals that we have to keep with our retreats. These are our goals. So then we can enjoy, yes, I have things. Yes, I have things. This is Ati Sukha. You are happy about the things that you have. And Bhoga Sukha, consuming the things that you have, you can enjoy. So this is also very important. This is also very important because there's a word in Dhammapada. You can see in the Dhammapada there's a stanza, Santutti Paramandana. Santutti Paramandana. Happiness is the greatest wealth. Happiness is the greatest wealth. So then we are looking happiness each and every moment. Whatever activities there would be, through all these activities and applications, we are looking happiness. We are looking happiness. In our whole life, what we are searching happiness. We are searching happiness. Particularly today is the kind of very important day. Today, tomorrow, these days are very important. Around the world, people are having big gatherings, party, family gatherings, friends, and different methods and different gatherings would be there. And what they want to do that gatherings, they want to eat, they want to drink, they want to dance, they want to enjoy with music. So then at the end, what they are willing, they want to be happy. They are looking happiness through these celebrations. But end of the month, that happiness going away from them. The happiness even they had previously, that gathering, sometimes perhaps that happiness going away from them because the results are not as they wish, because contentment is the greatest happiness. Contentment. So contentment is not something regarding material gains. It is completely depending on your mental development. You can't be happy without developing your mind. You can't be happy without developing your mind. That's why we are here taking opportunity to develop our mind. Developing our mind, yes, of course, we can be happy. How? Controlling our unwholesome thoughts, controlling our desire, controlling our hatred, controlling our ignorance. When we are able to control these defilements, as a result of this progress, yes, of course, we can be happy. So we are here to achieve these goals. We are here to achieve these goals. Applying Noble Eightfold Path, there are few qualities that we're supposed to develop, come to this developments to achieve these goals. What are the qualities that we have to develop ourselves? There are 5 qualities. In Pali it's called Pancha Bala. Pancha Bala. What are those? The first one, Shraddha. First one, Shraddha. What does mean? What is Shraddha? General English words for Shraddha, faith. Faith. But I don't know whether we are able to get real Pali meaning with that word faith. Faith, in my understanding, is kind of blind. Faith, through the faith, what you're going to do, you're ready to believe something without investigating, without having any questions? Nothing, any questions? Nothing, any investigations? You ready to accept it? Yes, of course. That is the meaning of faith for me. I don't know. I'm not native speaker. I don't learn English much. So therefore, I don't know. It's up to you. But according to my prior knowledge, Shraddha means confidence. Yes, of course, this is the Buddha, the teachings of the Buddha. These methods, the teachings of the Buddha is a method for what? For realization. For realization. Not to accept saying excellent, excellent. The Buddha's teaching is a method for what? To investigate ourselves. To investigate ourselves. For what? Investigate yourself. Investigate yourself. So if you have that confidence into, that is the Shraddha. That is the Shraddha. That confidence about the Buddha, teachings of the Buddha, the followers. There were so many followers, there are so many followers, there would be more followers in the world. So joining with them, I'm also ready to accept the teachings of the Buddha as a right path. As a right path. This is the confidence about the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha, and also about the Karma. Karma is the universal law. It is not created by anyone else in the world. Karma is a universal law. No one can avoid karma. No one can avoid karma. This is the confidence that you have about the karma. So then you know everything, what is happening around me. So there is a relationship with the karma. Seeing this nature, you have confidence. Okay, my obligations, my duty, my responsibility is to develop my wholesome karma. So this is the faith, Shraddha. The second one, virya, energy, energy. This is very important. Energy for what? To continuation, to continue. When you start wholesome practice, if you don't have that energy with you, you are not able to continue it. Applying meditation as application and practicing generosity as application, observing precepts as application, you need energy to continue it. That energy not regarding your physical body, that energy completely regarding your mind. It's completely about your mind. So we need energy. That's the second one. The life stories of the previous life of the Buddha as a bodhisattva, the way how the Buddha practiced. Dear friends, as a Westerner, you have to read Jataka stories. Otherwise, just seeing the suttas explanation, you are confusing. You are confusing because I have some experience with these Westerners. Learning about meditation, they're ready to spend time just to meditate, just to meditate. And meditating hours and hours. At the end, they're frustrated themselves. So I don't have any improvement. I don't have any progress. I don't have any development there. They are disappointed in themselves. Why? They just learn about meditation. They apply just meditation as a technique. Through the meditation, just only the meditation they are using as a technique, then they are willing to attain enlightenment or attain any jhana. It's not happening. It's not happening. So therefore, that's why I am asking to read Jataka stories. The way how we should develop, it is not easy. It is not happening in one night. We had some students who ordained in their age 20s, and they were here And they said, no, this is not enough. I want to go to thick forest. I want to go away from all the human beings. I want to just pay attention to meditate. So then they went to Sri Lanka, live in the thick forest with some other monks, young monks, very energetic. Yeah, they had very good energy. They start to practice 2 years, 3 years. They end up their practice with depression. Depression. Then what was the solution? Their teachers said to them, okay, go back to your lay life, enjoy your lay life again. You can't see any results. But they were having their good energy there. They don't see the results. Why? Keep in your mind, don't forget. Meditation is one technique. There are two more techniques that you have to apply same time. Same time. What are those? Sila and generousness. Sila, morality, and generousness. These three applications should go together. And also, don't try to see the results, just apply. Don't think about the time. Oh, I'm practicing 8 hours per day. In my whole day, I'm mindful. I'm practicing generosity. I'm observing precepts. I'm meditating. But I don't have results there yet. Don't try to see that main achievement at the beginning of your practice. I want to achieve first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. I want to attain sotapanna, stream entry. Don't be hurried. The Buddha spent uncountable years to practice to attain enlightenment. Don't forget it. These achievements are not regarding your other skills. These achievements are completely depending on your mind. So these are non-material, completely regarding your mind developments. Therefore, don't be hurried, don't be upset without seeing instant results. There is no instant results. It's a process. It's a long time process, but there would be instant results that you can enjoy. What are those? I have these things. Ati Sukha. I'm enjoying it. Bhoga Sukha. You can enjoy there. And I don't do bad things. I lived according to Samma Ajiva, right livelihood. You can be happy. I don't have any debt. I don't steal money. I don't lend money from anybody. You can be happy there. So these are the instant happiness within in few days that you can enjoy through this practice. Achieving other goals, it takes time. But even though I'm explaining in this way, there would be some people who already practicing and practicing in long time in their sansaric journey. They might be able to see the results right away. There is a simile given by the Buddha, like a lotus flower. There are four kinds of flowers. Lotus flowers are there. Lotus flowers, water lilies. What are the four kinds of? There are flowers right away that is ready to bloom with the sun. When sun arises, right away that flowers are ready to bloom. They're blooming. They need only few minutes, sometimes few seconds, that much quick. There are some other second kind of flowers, take 1 day sun and then ready to bloom it. The second team. Third team need sometimes 1 week, 2 weeks, sun. With the help of the sun, then those third kind of flowers are ready to bloom. They also blooming. There are fourth category. That fourth category, they are never blooming. They're dying under the water. They're not even coming out of the water. So in this way, in this enlightenment, in this practice, we have these four kind of groups. There are people who can attain enlightenment or who can attain jhana, who can see this spiritual growth very quickly. There are people. There are people, they need time. They need more exercise. They need more homework to achieve their goals. There are people, they need more than them. These three groups are there. Each and every audience, there should be these groups. So we don't know which group that we belong, but we don't know to worry about. We have to get an idea, okay, this is my practice, these are my goals. This is my practice, these are my goals. So then you need energy to come to this level, to continue your practice. Dear friends, it is not easy. There are four important things there should be in our life to get support. Kalyana Mitra, good friends. There should be good friends. Who have good friends? Good friends would be Dhamma, not may the person. There would be good friends. And Dhamma is the most important things regarding good friends. Particularly these days, there would be so many invitations by your friends, family members, co-workers. Okay, please come, join with us. We're going to have a party in our place. Please come, join with. Their mind is not wicked. They don't have cruelty there, but they are inviting with sincere thoughts, but even they don't know what is that invitation is. They are inviting for what? Basically, mainly, they are inviting for what? To drink. To drink. To use alcohol. And spend time with for what? Blah, 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 blah. In Pali word, sampapalapa. In English, generally we use the word blah, 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 blah. At the end of any gathering, be mindful at the end what you can take from there as the things that you heard from them. Just sounds, blah, 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 blah. So then, being human beings is a rare opportunity. It is not easy to be being born as a human beings. We're not supposed to miss any chance if we know the difficulties of that human life. It's a very, very difficult time. So then, why we are spending time just connecting with blah, 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 blah. Not only that, even when we are gathering together, what we are talking normally, talking about someone else, nonsense. Those things not supportive for your spiritual development. Those are not supporting for your knowledge. Knowledge means real knowledge. Those are just information. There would be some information useless. You can't use those information. So then to find Kalyana with the good friends is not easy. Their intention is very good, very happy, peaceful, sincere invitation. But after accepting that invitation, what you are gaining nothing, means useless time. That's why Even though Kalyana Mitra, you have to understand what is the purpose of that gathering. What is the purpose of that gathering? Eating, drinking, spending time is not good things. It is not supporting for our happiness, real happiness. Fake happiness, yes, of course. That is the best place for the fake happiness, but useless. We just spend it there. Therefore, in our practice, yes, of course, we need one of very important thing, kalyana, good friends. We need good friends. Second thing, Dhamma Savana. Dhamma Savana. It doesn't matter monk or layperson, monastic or lay follower, it doesn't matter. If you can listen something Dhamma, regarding Dhamma, Dhamma means universal nature, universal truth. That gathering would be the greatest gathering. So you can decide it when you have any gatherings, what they are discussing there. Is there any Dhamma discussions? Is there any discussions regarding the universal truth? You can decide it. So if you have that opportunity, this means you have good friends there. Dhamma Savana. It is also supportive, very supportive for your practice. And Dhamma Sammasrana, to think about the universal nature, to think about the Dhamma, if we have opportunity with those invitations, any kind of gatherings, that is also very supportive. Even living in lay life, living as a lay life, if there is any opportunity, it might be your working place, it might be your friend's place, it doesn't matter. If there is opportunity to think about yourself, to do investigations yourself, to apply universal truth to yourself, so that is opportunity. It is a rare things, but we need that support in our practice. And Yoniso Manasikara, the last one, this is also very important. Yoniso Manasikara means to see origin of that thoughts that arising in your mind. Thoughts are arising in your mind. If you are able to see the roots of that thoughts, what is regarding these thoughts arising? So that is Yoniso Manasikara. Is a development of your mind. Yoniso Manasikara is not something that you can develop through your readings, listening to lectures. No. You can develop Yoniso Manasikara through developing your mind. These four things are very important in our Dhamma practice, to achieve our main goals. So therefore, yes, of course, we need energy. Shraddha, Virya. Shraddha, confidence, Virya, energy. We need energy. And the next one, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Sati, mindfulness, Samadhi, concentration, Panya, wisdom. This is completely about Noble Eightfold Path. Sati, mindfulness. So then, mindfulness, we have to clarify the mundane mindfulness meaning and the real mindfulness meaning. What Buddhism meant. According to the Buddhist explanation, mindfulness means not awareness. That you can hear sometimes in the train station, they may sometimes they are making announcement. Be mindful to take your belongings. They're doing these kind of announcements. Is that the mindfulness? According to the Buddhist explanation, no. This is completely different mindfulness what the Buddha mentioned. Mindfulness, when you're talking about mindfulness, there are two words that we have to keep in our mind. The word that I mentioned, Yoniso Manasikara, and another one, Sati Sampajanya. These two words are very important regarding mindfulness. So therefore, looking at your mind, looking at your thoughts, right away, if you can recognize whether it is wholesome or unwholesome, if it is wholesome, now you are paying full attention. You are developing your energy to continue it. If it is unwholesome, you are developing your energy to control it, to eliminate it. This is mindfulness. This is mindfulness. So we as a practitioner, we have to keep clearly this idea with us. Otherwise, I mean, connecting with the general, very simple idea, awareness actually, they are taking this as a mindfulness, but that kind of mindfulness, we don't want to practice meditation to gain that kind of mindfulness. It's very simple. That's why in this society, sometimes we can hear some words, mindful eating, mindful walking, so many mindful words using in the society, but be careful with real meaning. It is completely regarding your mind, not about the outside works. It's completely regarding your mind. So therefore, these 5 balas are very important in our practice. So we are here to empower, to gain these bala, to gain these bala. This is the meaning of this retreat. So we are ending 2024, taking this mundane concept to our putting into our practice. Now we ready to gain these 5 balas, thinking about next moment to be a successful person in my spiritual path, not regarding outside things, regarding inside. So we need these 5 balas to achieve our main goals. So during the retreat, we are empowering, we are developing our energy to gain this highest spiritual development. There are 3 applications, as I mentioned. Yes, you should observe precepts. Why we want to observe precepts? To reduce our mental discomfort. Mental discomfort. If you are not really comfort in your mentally, so then you are not able to focus on anything. So therefore, we are observing precepts to reduce our stress, anxiety, depression. So then reducing these mental discomforts, we are developing our mind and developing our mental health. We are taking that as an opportunity to develop our mindfulness. So that's why we are observing precepts. Practicing generosity, that's the third, other one. Generousness is very important. Then you might concern how we can practice generosity in here. Most of the time you think generousness means taking your pockets and giving out of your pockets. That is generousness. That is also, but generousness means not that, not that. Generousness means sharing your knowledge each and every moment with others, with loving friendliness thoughts, with compassion, sharing your experience, sharing your energy, helping others with compassion, helping others with helping yourself, not just only others, helping yourself, helping others with loving friendliness, compassion, sympathetic and equanimity thoughts. That is the real generousness. So therefore, dear friends, while you are here as a group, as a team, maintaining a goal to achieve that goal, individual achievement would be there, but practicing generosity, we can make very comfortable environment here in this place. That is generousness. For example, while you are coming to meditation hall, There are people who are meditating. So therefore, you ready to tame your word and actions. Particularly, you are able to come inside without making any noises. That is your generousness. Because you are sharing this space with others. You are not disturbing to others. That is your loving friendliness, compassion, and also equanimity. Your patience is there very high. Otherwise, whoever meditating, you don't care, you are coming and just ready to take out your jackets and keep here and there. You are making noises there. You don't know that. But be mindful. I should be generous here, even in the meditation hall. When I'm getting into meditation hall, if there are people, so I have to be very calm and quiet, even not to disturb them through my movements, through my movements. That is your generousness. That is your generousness. And this space to keep clean, which is very important, not only here, dining hall, your kutis, rooms should be very clean. So you can keep clean all these places with your generousness. When the time comes, you're ready to clean it. Whenever you see any dirt there, you're ready to clean it. You are not waiting. So you can practice generosity even in here. You don't need particular time, and also you don't need money to practice your generosity. This is the way. So let us practice in this manner. Let's meditate. Let's observe precepts and take care of all the precepts. And let's practice generosity. So then through these applications, at the end we can see the results uh, regarding our mental development. Mental development. The results are not somewhere else. Results are there in your mind. In your mind. So then who can see your mind? You are the person only who can see your mind. I don't have that ability yet. When I get that, on that day, you don't know to worry about. I will tell you. Until that, let's meditate. Okay? So then, traditionally in Bhavana, we observe 8 monastic precepts during our retreat time. Don't be afraid. You are not converting to Buddhism. Okay? Given this opportunity, observing 8 precepts, no one can convert to Buddhism. Buddhism doesn't have that word converting. Okay? So therefore, these are just guidelines to behave here in the retreat in the Bhavana society. So therefore, don't worry about observing these precepts. I'm converting as a Buddhist. No way. No one can convert as a Buddhist just observing these precepts. Therefore, don't worry. There is no any kind of religious purpose of these observances. These are for your mental health, to reduce your stress, develop your mind energy. We are observing precepts. Okay, so then you can turn into page number 10. Okay, so then in here we have Pali passage and English translation. I'm coming from Theravada traditions, therefore we like to stay with Pali, which was Buddha's spoken language. So we like to follow Pali passages. Yes, we can start.
Okasa aham bante tikaranena saddhim attanga siram yachami anugraham kartva siram deta me bante dutiyampi okasa aham bante tikaranena saddhim attanga siram yachami Anugraham katva siram detame bhante Tatiyampi okasa aham bhante Tisarnena saddhim attanga siram yachami Anugraham katva siram detame bhante
Yamahang vadami tang vadeta.
Amabhante
Namo
Namo
tassa.
tassa bhagavato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato samma sambuddhassa
Buddham saranam gacchami.
Buddham saranam gacchami
Dhammam saranam gacchami.
Dhammam saranam gacchami
Sangham saranam gacchami.
Sangham saranam gacchami
Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami
Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami
Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami
Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami
Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami
Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami.
Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami
Tisarana gamanam sampunnam.
Bhavante
Panatipata vedamani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Adinādana vedamani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Abrahmacharya vedamani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Musavada vedamani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Suramira majjapamadatthana vedamani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Vikala bhojana vedamani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Nacca gita vadita visuka dassana mala ganda vilepana dharana mandana vibhusanattana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Uccāsayana mahāsayana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Imam attanga silang samadhiyami.
Imam Attanga Silam Samadhiyami imam pattanga silam samadhiyami.
Tisaranena sadding attanga silang dhammang samadhayitva sadhukam surakitam katva appamadena sampadetappam
Bhavate
Silena sugatim yanti silena bhoga sampada Silena nibbhutim yanti tasma silam visodhe. Meaning of all these precepts you can see in other side. Basically, abstaining from killing. That is the promise. That this is one of promise that you made in here. Abstaining from stealing. Very simple that you can understand why we are abstaining from killing, why we are abstaining from stealing. Just in case if you are engaged with any of these activities, definitely your inner peace destroy yourself. You can't be happy there. Your mental health completely destroying yourself. So that's why we are observing these precepts. So the third one is abstaining from sexual activities. This is very important around the world that you know we are spending money, time, energy, and everything because of sexual activities. But in here, you are paying full attention about your spiritual growth. So therefore, to develop your spirituality, you have to use your energy and time in here. That's why we are abstaining from sexual activities. And false speech. False speech are not supportive for your inner peace either. False speech always you're wasting your time and you're developing your very important thing is you are misguiding yourself. You're misguiding yourself. People are not have any confidence if you have false speech. If you are lying, then the confidence going away from you. They don't have confidence. So then you are in trouble. So therefore, you're abstaining from false speech. And intoxicants and drugs and alcohol. We are drowsy enough because we have so many uh, conceit in our mind regarding our money, wealth, and education, and so many things are there to develop our ego and conceit and pride. Not only that, even some people they are pride because of they are Buddhists. They have sometimes they have in their t-shirts, they have I'm pride because I'm Buddhist. They have some stickers in their vehicles. I'm pride because I'm a Buddhist. It is also un-Buddhistic. So therefore, to kill that uh, un-Buddhistic things, we have to pay attention. Being a drowsy person, you're not able to do that. That's why we have enough drowsy here with all these unwholesome thoughts. No need anything extra. You have enough. So that's why we abstain from drinks, alcohol, and using drugs. And eating. This is also very important human behavior. Eating. Most of us are addicted to food. That addictions is very huge, but we are not talking about that addictions. Think about how many calories that we need to survive per day, but how many calories that we are consuming per day. This is very important things to think about ourselves. But normally, if you are not mindful, you are not able to manage your diet. Diets means what you are eating, is that enough for you to survive? You don't have that idea. Habitually, when the time comes, okay, this is breakfast time. You don't think about your stomach, whether you need food or not. You are thinking about your habits. Through that habit is driving us to eat. When the time comes, okay, this is lunchtime, let's go have something. When the time comes, oh, this is a dinner, let's go have something. So we are driving with our behavior these habits. So being mindful person, you can manage. You can think about your feelings. Okay, is it really hunger or not? you don't feel real whether it is your really need to eat something or not. This is very important. So then Buddha introduced these precepts for us to manage our time and to develop our mindfulness. Not only that, to develop our physical health. Intermediate fasting is the new methods that in the world that you can see. Most of the doctors and the biologists are talking about intermediate fasting. Some of them are claiming, some of them are trying to get a patent for that. But 2,600 years ago, the Buddha introduced this intermediate fasting. So around the world, all the people in biology field, they are accepting and they are enjoying it. They are creating so many literatures there. So as a Buddhist, we have these precepts in here. Maintain that intermediate fasting, not for benefits for others, benefits for yourself. Now it is completely regarding your physical body as well as your mental health. Physical health as well as your mental health. So apply that. There are benefits. And also abstaining from dancing, singing, music, shows, wearing garlands, using perfumes, and beautifying cosmetics. You're wasting your time. You don't know how many minutes that you are spending there for those kind of things. Hours and hours, hours and hours, days and days, never ending, never ending. So, and wasting your time means you're wasting your money, wasting your energy too. So, therefore, in here, in this period of the time that you are making promise to yourself, abstaining from all these beautifying, dancing, singing, and all these things, you can see the results yourself. And also, abstaining from use of high and large seats and beds. Luckily, in here we don't have any of these things. You have your kuti. When you go back to your kuti, you can see what kind of luxury things are there. Those are very luxury things, but use it. Don't worry about it. You are not breaking that precepts. These are for what? When you are sleepy, you have to give a rest for your body. To give a rest, there should be a comfortable place without getting any harm from the cold weather and the insects. So then if you have these kind of requirements there, that is the most comfortable place for you. So that is the place. But if you have more comfortable place there, so then your sleepiness, your laziness coming out and then increasing that laziness in your mind. That's why Buddha as a spiritual development practitioner, but you have to think about it, not to develop your laziness. Laziness is increasing very quickly. To control your laziness, you have to be with that basic things, what you need. You need to relax, you need to rest. To rest, this is enough. That's why the Buddha giving us these directions. And all these 8 precepts are regarding about our mental health as well as our body health, physical health. So this is very important. So therefore, you made promises yourself, not you don't made any promises for me, you made for yourself. Seeing the results, understanding the benefits of these precepts, observances, you are making promises to take care of all these precepts. So you can enjoy with that results. So now you already observe precepts, now you know the purpose of this retreat. Now there will be a few minutes that we have to take the way how we conduct these retreats. This is very important. In this retreat, most of you very well known about this retreat. This one doesn't have any Dharma talks, any interviews, any guided meditation. So this is your own practice, own practice. If there is a really burden matters in your mind during the retreat, please come to me, then I can give a time to discuss about that matter. Otherwise, you don't want to come to me, have any interviews or no Dharma talks, nothing. Okay? practice yourself, apply your methods. And I would like to say one very important thing. While you are practicing, there are four kind of meditation that Buddha introduced as Chaturaraka Bhavana, protections plans, four meditations. There you have to apply to your practice. Chaturaraka, Buddhanusati Mettacha, Asubham Maranasati. Buddhanusati, recollecting the qualities of the Buddha, recollecting the qualities of the Buddha, Buddhanusati. Buddhanusati, Mettacha, loving kindness meditation. Asubha, seeing impurities of your body. There are body parts, there are 32 body parts that mentioned in Mahasatipattana Sutta and Girimananda Sutta. You can recollect in these body parts and the impurity of the body. The nature is impurity. That's why you practice it. Buddhanusati, Maranasati, Marananusmriti, recollecting about the death awareness. These four techniques are very important to protect yourself. These are not my advice, the advice given by the Buddha for the serious practitioner. Other meditation techniques you can apply as you wish. Some people might like to stay with the continuously meditation, that's fine, you can continue. Some people might like to practice based on anapanasati. Yes, of course, you can continue it. It doesn't matter you are practicing samatha or vipassana. It doesn't matter. Whatever the techniques that you are familiar, whatever the techniques that you so far experience, use it, apply it, and to gain results yourself. Okay, these are the very important things. So during the retreat time, this is a completely 100% silent retreat. Silent retreats means the word normally we use noble silence. Observe noble silence. Noble silence means not just staying without talking. Noble silence means you are paying attention to generate thoughts in your mind. Thoughts in your mind. This is also very important. Try to do it. Try to do it. So use these opportunities and all the facilities in here to develop your meditation. Normally we are sitting 5:30 a.m. in the morning. In the morning session, we can end 6:40, and then we can go to breakfast. Then we can finish all cleaning and all other assignments. After that, you can come back to meditate again. And then 11 o'clock, we are sitting again to offering Buddha Puja, and then after the Buddha Puja, there would be lunch. After lunch procedure, we are taking time to clean the place and clean the main kitchen and all these places. After that, there would be a break for you, and then again you can come back to meditation or practice meditation, and particularly walking meditation would be the best at that time. And then there's a session for the yoga. It's optional if someone like to practice yoga. So one of our residents would be guide to practice yoga. So at the end, you can take as much as you like. How many hours you want to spend here in the meditation, no, that doesn't matter. But my suggestion is if you are meditating, use the meditation hall, not the dining hall or the Sangha hall. Because Sangha hall and dining hall, there will be disturbance for you to continue your practice. Because people come in here and they are, particularly in the Sangha hall, they want to drink water, they want to have a cup of tea, they are coming and they are turning on taps and making noises. You don't want to take that disadvantages there. Come and sit here anytime. You can apply walking meditation, standing meditation, sitting meditation, any kind of, it doesn't matter, but no sleeping meditation here. Okay? Sleeping meditation you can do in your room, in your kuti. All other movements that you can use, you can walk here, you can stand here, you can sit here, it doesn't matter. Okay? So is there any questions?
Can I ask a question? if it's okay, I'd like to mention, if any of you are in a cootie, I'm significantly sure that all the cooties have, proper heat control that you can turn on. But if one cootie doesn't have, please come and see me. I'll be in, the main room, the dining room. Thank you.
Okay, so then, anyone have any clarifications you need? No? So then,